पारुल यूनिवर्सिटी के प्लेसमेंट्स का कोई रिप्लेसमेंट नहीं, इसलिए टॉप कंपनीज की फर्स्ट चॉइस। आप तो समझ ही गए होंगे। जॉइन पारुल यूनिवर्सिटी, वडोदरा, गुजरात।
A place that is more than just a line on the map, a place where history, diplomacy and patriotism collide every single day. I'm talking about the Attari Wagah Border, a symbol of power, pride and occasionally peace. But this time, silence has taken over the chairs and the iron gates of the integrated checkpost at Attari are shut. India has closed the only road passage to Pakistan, the integrated checkpost at Attari Wagah, in a strong and uncompromising response to terror, a move that follows the heartbreaking and heinous terror attack in Pahalgam. So what does this shutdown mean, and why now? And what is the larger significance of this historic corridor? Let's take you through the story. The Attari Wagah border is not just a physical divide between two nations, it is an emotional one too. This is the checkpoint, only land route open for trade, travel and diplomatic passage between India and Pakistan. It is where the ancient Grand Trunk Road, one of South Asia's oldest and most vital arteries, continues its legacy, and geographically it's flanked by two powerful cities, Amritsar on our side and Lahore on their side. The integrated checkpost here isn't just a gateway, it's a controlled and monitored nerve center that facilitates passenger movement, cross-border trade and even diplomatic ties. It is where people separated by conflict are sometimes reunited, where nations talk, not always in words, but in gestures. And above all, it is where the beating retreat ceremony plays out, a daily spectacle where soldiers from both sides perform a synchronized drill of pride, power and posturing. Every evening, thousands gather to cheer, to salute, to celebrate the tricolor. But not anymore. Not this week. Not after Pahalgam. Just days after the terror attack that took innocent lives in Jammu and Kashmir's Pahalgam, India acted, and it acted decisively. The Ministry of External Affairs ordered the closure of the integrated checkpost at Attari, a direct, bold and significant diplomatic signal to Pakistan. As of now, all visas issued to Pakistani citizens under the current scheme have been revoked. Pakistani nationals present in India have been instructed to leave within 48 hours. And anyone who recently entered India with valid travel documents has been asked to return no later than May 1st. Passenger movement halted, cross-border trade suspended, cultural exchange paused, and according to reports, even the ceremonial beating retreat is facing the axe. India's message is loud and clear. Terror and talks cannot go hand in hand. The shutting down of this road, while deeply symbolic, is also deeply strategic. It reflects a broader stance that national security comes before neighborly diplomacy, that if borders become transit points of terror, they must be sealed, not softened. Over the years, the Attari Wagah border has witnessed rare, hopeful moments of peace too. On Diwali and Eid, soldiers would exchange sweets. On Independence Days, they would share brief handshakes. For families divided by a border, this very gate was a fragile thread of connection. But every such gesture rests on trust. And when that trust is shattered, like it was in Pahalgam, India chooses vigilance over vulnerability. The silence at Attari today is not just political, it's personal. It echoes the grief of those who lost loved ones in terror. It echoes the anger of a nation that refuses to bow down. And it echoes the determination of a country that will do everything it takes to protect its people and its peace. This is not just a shutdown, it is a message. One that begins at the border and travels far beyond it.